Absolutely nothing for this woman foreshadowed the impending misfortune. Bridget Honey got married. She and her husband loved each other and also raised their 3 children together. Soon she became pregnant with her 4th child, and this event was taken quite calmly and did not come as a surprise at all. Despite the positive mood during pregnancy and complete peace of mind, the birth was, to put it mildly, not very good, as the woman was dying. The doctors did not believe that Honey would be able to get out, but did not stop trying and tried to save her, making every effort. At the same time, the woman's husband no longer hoped that the doctors would be able to save his beloved. While waiting near the ward, the man began to sort through all the latest pictures of his wife in order to somehow calm her down. Looking at the photo, on one of them he suddenly noticed a sign and realized that it was given from above. As we said earlier, the pregnancy itself was excellent. All the hardships awaited Hanny at the end. Both twins were born quite healthy, but their mother was on the verge of life and death. The reason for this sad turn of events was an embolism with amniotic fluid. Today, this complication, which sometimes occurs during childbirth, is considered an incredibly dangerous pathology. According to statistics, if such a complication occurs, then in most cases, doctors are no longer able to help the woman. Amniotic fluid embolism occurs due to the fact that harmful amniotic fluid enters the mother's blood. It is this substance that causes the woman to experience thrombohemorrhagic syndrome, as well as severe shock. Doctors worked hard day and night to keep the woman from dying. She began to bleed internally, which required doctors to perform blood transfusions several times. But back to Hanny's wife. He carefully examined the pictures and saw that in one of the last photographs of a woman, a real halo formed around her head. This is what the man attributed to a sign from higher powers. It is not known why, but this fact had a positive effect on the emotional state of Chris. At that moment, he realized that everything would be fine, and the very next day the doctors gave him good news: his wife's condition improved dramatically. From that moment on, the patient got better and better every day. Sometime later, the doctor stated that Hanny's life was no longer in danger and the main danger had passed, although the patient herself was still quite weak. As soon as she regained consciousness, she immediately wanted to see her children. Babies Austin and Abby, as the children were called, gave the woman a huge amount of positive emotions. Despite all these positive news, at that time the family had another problem. Honey's treatment was very difficult and, therefore, required huge funds, because of which the family was literally mired in debt. It is worth noting that this temporary difficulty quickly evaporated, as a huge number of people decided to help the spouses. Donations were enough to fully pay off all debts and continue a happy, measured life. Now the family is in perfect order. The husband has repeatedly stated that the halo that he saw around Honey's head was by no means a malfunction of the camera, but a real sign from higher powers. The fact that the woman recovered miraculously very quickly undoubtedly confirms his words.